Today's review is the DC Comics Multiverse Wonder Woman action figure. What's up guys, back with another review. Today we have the DC Comics Multiverse Wonder Woman series, and this is Diana Prince of the Themyscira action figure. And as you can see, this figure is based on the movie that's coming out soon, Wonder Woman, and in some of the trailers you see her in this outfit. There's 4 figures in the wave. The collect and connect figure is Ares, which I'll show I guess in the 5th video after we do all 4. We'll get this figure open up and I'll be right back. So here's Princess Diana out of the packaging, the figure and accessories out of the package. There isn't that much. You get the figure, you get the lasso of truth, which is her signature weapon, and then you get her sword. There's also the collect and connect Build-A-Figure, aka Build-A-Figure piece for Ares, and this is the waist. So we'll put that aside. So the figure is in a 6-inch scale, which I believe it's a little under 6 inches. So here's a close-up of the sword. It's actually really nicely detailed. There's 2 solid colors, gold and a silver. It's slightly warped out of the packaging because of the way it was packed in, but just in terms of detail, for a multiverse figure, this is pretty good. There's some fine detail on the blade itself and also the handle and edge of the sword. The lasso of truth, there isn't much hair, it's just one solid gold color painted. It's very soft rubber material, so it's easy to put on the figure, but also you want to avoid breaking it if she has like a tightly closed fist. In terms of likeness to Gal Gadot, it's actually pretty good. I think for a multiverse figure, the likeness is pretty good on this one. Definitely way better than compared to the Wonder Woman from the Batman v Superman figure, and the likeness was pretty horrible there. But this one is definitely more on point. Definitely looks more like Gal Gadot and just what we see in the trailer. So in terms of articulation, you get a ball joint shoulders. You can rotate 360. Oh, at the head is a ball joint. She does have a long ponytail, so there's some hindering to the movement, but you could actually still rotate 360. There isn't much up and down movement. At the upper shoulder is a rotation. There's a bend and a rotation at the elbow. There's a rotation on the wrist. On the waist is another rotation. And at the upper legs seems to be a ball joint, but you can't really extend her legs that much because of the dress that's wrapped around her legs. And upper thighs there's a rotation. Bend at the knee, there's no rotation unfortunately, and there's a bend at the foot. So the articulation is pretty basic to a multiverse figure. If there was improvements needed, I would definitely say put some rotation on the knee over there and hide the weird gap that extends over here. That also shows up on the elbow. I just find it a little bit weird to have it like that. At least put a ball joint there. So overall, I mean, just articulation is pretty decent. It stands pretty well. For paint applications, it's a good depiction of what you see in the trailer of Princess Diana. So definitely an A+ here in terms of likeness to the movie character. The hair is nicely sculpted. I really like how they put detail on the hair that goes all the way to the back over here. It's soft rubber material, so it allows more rotation on the head. So it's not as stiff. And I like the gold sculpted and painted piece that's in front of her dress here. I don't know what it's called, but it definitely it definitely adds some detail to her outfit. Wraps around. Her dress is hard rubber material, so it allows some leg movement extension, but you know, not so much. It's just there. You can't really remove it or move it that much. At the bottom of her foot, nicely sculpted shoes. I forgot what they're called, but wrapped around her legs, they look pretty well detailed and painted. To load up the sword on her hands, just apply the. It holds pretty tight, so that's a good thing about that. For the lasso of truth, you can put it on the right hand or you can put it on the left hand, but her left hand grips are pretty tight, so you kind of have to push it in. But it is soft rubber material, so I don't want to damage it or anything. So I would just try to put it in between her fingers here so she has a grip on it. So put that there. Overall, I think this is a really good figure for the movie wave. I just wish the articulation was stepped up a little, but the likeness is definitely stepped up compared to the Batman vs Superman Wonder Woman, which I think they're going to re-release that same type of costume figure into as an exclusive for the Wonder Woman wave. So I'm going to definitely pick that up and review it. So would I recommend this figure? I think if you're into the movie or into the trailer so far, I would recommend this figure just because they haven't made a figure like this, but you know, Hot Toys and other companies will likely follow right after, typically after the movie releases. But Multiverse has been good with releasing figures, 6-inch figures, and also 12-inch figures prior to the movie release date. Thank you for watching my review. Subscribe to my channel Rockstick, and I'll continue with more videos for you guys. Have a good day.